day to day, same thing. I appreciated that advice from Wes. Now, what else was I gonna say? Ayanna. I had to put Ayanna as the first person in that first intro, in the first part of the intro, because of the fact that Ayanna was the first person from any show, possibly the first person to even respond to me. Not that I was reaching out to too many of them back in the day, but possibly the first one to even respond to me. But even if she wasn't the first one to respond at all, she was the first one to respond and say something more than like, thanks for being a fan. Because typically that's what a lot of them do. I'm not going to say all, because I know a lot of people have had more meaningful experiences, but there's a lot of thanks for being a fan or no response. And I don't blame them for that, because I understand if you have a page that has 100,000, 200,000 followers and you get messages all day and all night, I understand you're not going to take time to respond to all of them. But the reason why I remember her responses is because, you know, I told her about something on the show that inspired me, whatever. And then next thing you know, I saw that she had followed me. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, Ayanna followed me. But then she's like commenting on all this stuff on the page. She was like, man, I'm inspired by the fitness stuff that you're doing all the time, all those races that you do. I love the music that you play. That's really cool. I like your attitude about mental health. You know, I'm a big advocate for that myself. I like this. I like that. There was that aspect of it. And then she was leaving me voice notes. She was like asking me about how my life is doing. She was checking on me with my dad. Come on, Flake. Y'all be doing the most. Hey, Zuda man. Disclaimer, that was not the case for those of y'all who like to read into things. But anyways, she checked on me with how my dad was doing, which was, you know, like her and John Brennan, two people that I never expected to spend so much time like talking to me about my family. And in the case of Ayanna, she actually met my sister, and she met my sister like must have been a couple of weeks after our dad passed. And she invited us to this barbecue. We went over there, and it was really it was a really cool experience. My sister liked her. So speaking to her and getting that interview with her actually is what gave me the confidence to ask others to do interviews with me, because she was the first that I ever asked. She was the only one that I had ever asked. And then she recommended John to me. So I reached out to John. We got that John interview done. And after I interviewed John, I got my interview with Wes, who was